5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, 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 tap. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new dance tutorial to Tap In by Saweetie. Now, I'm in love with the song literally because of TikTok. I said this in the dance video, but I personally can't help but do the TikTok dance as soon as this song comes on. So I was like, do you know what? I want to incorporate the TikTok dance into my routine. So I am going to be teaching you guys the official TikTok dance, and then I choreographed some more to the song. So if you do want to learn like the TikTok dance or my own choreography, both are going to be in this video. So yeah, this is definitely a fun tutorial that you have clicked on. If you're new here, I would absolutely love if you could hit that subscribe button. If you like dance, I post dance videos and dance tutorials every single week, so you've definitely come to the right channel. A few disclaimers before I get started teaching you guys the routine. First disclaimer, this is 100% suitable for beginners. I'm going to break down all of the moves step by step, and then I'm going to go a little bit faster at the end. But the beauty of these tutorials is that you can rewind as many times as you need to go over any parts that you might find a bit more difficult, so don't stress. It takes me ages to learn routines, so don't like work yourself up, just keep going over it and you will definitely get it. Second disclaimer, I'm going to be mirroring this tutorial because you guys prefer when my tutorials are mirrored, so everything behind me is going to flip around, but I will always say if I'm using my right arm or my left leg so that you guys can make sure that you're on track throughout the whole routine. And final disclaimer, the song will not be in this tutorial video. That is literally because of copyright. I like to keep the dance with the music and then the tutorial without, just because it makes my life simpler. So when you are finished learning this routine, the dance will be linked down below in the description. It will also be the pinned comment. You can click straight through and you can practice with the music as many times as you need to. But I feel like I've been talking for ages. I'm going to stop rambling on and let's get started learning this routine. So we are going to start when the tap 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 in section starts, and we are going to be doing the TikTok dance. So this section that I'm going to be teaching you and breaking down now is not my choreography. All credit goes to the person who choreographed this on TikTok. I will leave their link down in the description, but this section is the TikTok dance. I'm going to break it down slowly for you guys, and then I'm going to go over that section a little bit faster in case you do just want to learn that part. But yeah, let's go. So we're basically going to start with our legs apart, and we're just going to hit tap with the right arm, tap with the left arm, tap with the right arm, tap with the left arm. Now I've seen variations of this, like where you can basically do that as the last one, but to be honest, I prefer doing 4 taps, so that's what I'm going to go with. So we're going to hit tap, 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 in. So super simple, just 4 taps, and you don't have to stress about where you're tapping, just kind of tap anywhere. So we're finished here. From here, we're going to bring this right leg in to join the left, and as we do so, we're going to hit boom. So our wrist is coming up like so, and our hand is open. Our right hand is in a fist, and it's just kind of joint on the left elbow, and this is on wrist on glitter. We're then going to bring it down ever so quickly before we hit pump. So our arms are just pumping like so, and from this we're going to rebound to jump our legs out, and our arms are going over like so to finish in this position. So we're in a second position, our legs are wide, and we are bending our legs to finish here. From here, we're going to twist this right leg in. We're going to twist it in, and naturally your hip will pop. We're going to twist it back out, and then we're going to do the same with the left. So I always say, if you're struggling with those pops, just think about twisting your leg in, because naturally your hip will pop up on its own. So we're hitting pop and pop and. From here, we're going to step right, left. So we're going to step right. As we do so, we're just pointing to the right, and then left. As we do so, we're pointing to the left. From here, we're going to jump our legs together, and we're going to swing our arms up, and our arms are going to do a little round loopy thing. Now I've seen a lot of people do this super differently. It is a bit of a hard move to master. As long as you kind of just swing your arms around, that is the main kind of motion. You just want to think from here, as long as you're jumping together, your arms are going up and you're swinging them around in some kind of way. That is the most important thing, so don't stress too much because it is really, really fast as well. So we're hitting boom. From here, we're going to step forward on this left leg, and as we do so, that left arm is going to drop down in front of us, and that right arm is going to swing backwards like so. We're then going to step that right leg in to join the left, and as we do so, that right arm is swinging forwards to then finish here, as if you're saying shush. From here, we're going to place our hands on our face like so, and as we do so, we're going to push our head around to the left. This is quite subtle, it's not like a really big like whip like that. It's more just like a bit of a head roll to the left, nothing too crazy, and your hands are just on your covering your mouth. And you also want to put your weight back to being like center, so you were on a bevel. As you do this little whip, you want to center your weight like so. From here, we're going to jump our legs out into a second position, and as we do so, we're going to place our hands on our hips, and this fits the music. If you listen to the lyrics, you'll hear she says something about hips. From here, we're going to step right and then left, and as we do so, we're just going to tap our hips and then tap our hips. So you just want to sink into that right hip and then sink into that left hip. From here, we're going to jump our legs across, so we're going to jump that right leg across the left, and we're going to unravel our legs to turn around and face the front. So naturally, your legs will literally unravel if your right leg is across. If you just turn towards the left hand side, your legs will unravel like so. You're then going to step that right leg out, which the weight should be off, and you're going to hit swipe like Tinder. Now, that is the end of the TikTok portion of this routine. To make it a tiny bit confusing, if you want to carry on learning my choreography, I actually did 2 swipes instead of 3, and on the third one I caught it here. So that right leg is just flicking this way, kind of like a bit of a pop, and your hands are just flicking out like so. And there is a beat there, so you will hear it, and that is the beat that we are trying to hit. But I'm going to go and recap over that whole TikTok section just a little bit faster in case you guys are just here for that section. So we're going to start by hitting tap, 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 wrist and jump, out, pop and pop, step and round, step and shush, head and out, tap to the right, tap to the left, jump and turn, swipe and hit. So now that we've finished with the TikTok portion of the dance, I am going to carry on and teach you guys my choreography, which I added on. So like I said, we finished swipe like Tinder. So we finished in this position, that right leg is just twisted and flicked over, and our arms are out like so. From here, we're going to step this right leg down just to kind of recoup our balance, and we're going to jump that left leg in front of the right and then bend our legs. So we're actually going to jump onto our toes to then bend our legs. And to add our arms are going to hit here, here. So it's kind of like you're pushing your chest out and then you're contracting your chest in. And this is super, super fast, so just a pre-warning. So we finish here, we're going boom, boom, hit. From here, we're going to step on this left leg and we're going to swing our arms around like so to bring our leg back in. So we finish here, we're going to step onto this left leg, that right leg is going to swing around like so to finish facing the front with that right leg popped on a bevel, and all our hands are doing from here, they're just pushing out. So that right arm is outstretched and that left arm is in close to your chest, and then the right arm joins the left as we finish in this position. From here, we're going to jump our legs back out into a second and we're going to hit boom. So all we're doing is we're punching our arms out in front of us, the right arm is above, the left arm is below. We're then going to switch, boom. So this is one of these movements. So the most important thing here is using your chest. Every time you push your arms out, you want to contract your chest and you want to pop it and then contract. So the bigger that you make your chest, the better that this will look, and also the more jumpy that you are with your legs, because I can't stress, this section is quite fast. So it's like boom, boom, you have to kind of jump into that to get the momentum. So we finished boom, boom. We're then going to hit boom, boom. So all we're doing is we're opening up our hands like so, and then we're closing our hands, and as we close them, we're contracting our chest, and all our right leg is doing is it's twisting out and then twisting in. So as our arms open, the right leg is twisted out. As our arms shut, the right leg twists in like so. From here, we're going to step into this left leg, so we're cheating ever so slightly because the weight is off of the right, but we're just going to step onto that left leg and we're going to do that exact same move that we just did one more time. So we're going to hit the click with our arms and the flick with our leg like so. Boom. From here, we're going to step on this right leg, which the weight is off, and we're going to step towards the diagonal right like so. So we're going to step forward and our arms are just really loose and really free on that step. From here, we're going to flick this right leg out in front of us and we're going to catch boom, boom. So this is kind of like one of these motions. Really, really free, whatever you want to do here, as long as you kind of catch little hip movements. I feel like that's the most important part. This move is really, really playful as well, so just kind of have fun with that. But we have 2 hips to hit here. From here, we're going to jump onto this left leg and we're going to flick that right leg out like so to finish facing the back. So we finish here. As we jump into that left leg, it's kind of like your right leg is naturally going to flick out, and you want to also clap your hands so that they end up out as well. So we finish there, we're just jumping to finish facing the back in a second position like so. So fast, that is going to look like 1 and 2, boom, boom. And as you can see, my body, as I finish that move, is kind of almost facing the front, because we are gonna step that left leg in to join the right and face the front for the next move. So it's kind of like naturally I'm preparing myself to go into that next move. So we finished, clap, and from here, that left leg is joining the right, and straight away we are gonna hit boom and boom and. So our weight is just dropping, our legs are bending, we're scooping our arms around, clicking, up, clicking. So they're kind of finishing in this weird like scarecrow position, but when this is done fast, it is like a transitional move. So you just want to think like bend, bend, and this is a bit of like a loose kind of groove almost. So we're hitting bend, bend. From here, we're going to step on this right leg. We're going to basically use that to hop us over to the right. So we're just basically using that as a bit of a push to jump left, right. And as you can see, the higher that you can bring your legs here, the better that it will look, but it is a super fast move, so don't stress too much if you can't. But we finished here, you're just stepping boom, boom, boom. So our arms are continuing on this motion to then finish here, and then we're going to hit our focus to the front. So this little section with the head and then the focus changing to the front is when she says FaceTime. So this is like FaceTime, as if you're like on FaceTime with somebody. And this little section before, you just want to think boom, boom. You just want to make sure that you land in that second position with the arm up, and then you'll be good to go for the next move. From here, we're going to step right, left. We're going to hit boom, boom. So we're just kind of bringing our arms around and around as we step right, left. So boom, boom. We're then going to step that right leg in to join the left, and as we do so, our arms are going to come in. We're going to switch our focus downways, and then we're going to bring our focus up like so. So that's just going to look like from FaceTime, 1 and done. From here, we're going to step that right leg out, and we're going to swing our hand around like so. So it's kind of going around to the right to then come forward like so. If it's easier to just swing your hand this way, then feel free. As long as you get a hand swing, that is the most important part. So we're going boom, here. From here, she's going to say So we have 3 counts to hit. We're going to jump our legs out, so they're staying in the exact same position, but we're just jumping to kind of reinforce that. Our arm is here. We're going to start by touching our head up, and our focus is up. We're then going to hit our face on the side, like kind of on your cheekbones, and then we're going to hit here. So that's going to look like And again, that is probably the speed of it, so it's quite fast to just hit those 3 counts like so. So we finished here. We're basically going to flick our head around to the right, and as we do that, we're bending our legs and we're just placing our hands on our right knee. We're then going to pop that left leg in. So basically, like I said, if you just twist that left leg in, your hip will naturally pop. It is super easy to do. So we're just hitting boom, here. From here, you're going to step this left leg across your right leg, which is easy to do because the weight is off of it. We're going to step across. We're then going to step back onto that right leg, and we're going to hit boom, boom. There are 2 counts in the music that you will hear there. So you just want to bring your arms up and then push them down like so. From here, we're going to do a ball change. So we're going to step left, right. So we're going to hit boom, boom. And our arms are just pushing across to the right hand side. So the right arm is outstretched and the left arm is bent like so. We're then going to step that left leg out, and we're going to catch, So there are another 3 counts that we are going to catch there. And all we're doing is we're just using our arms almost to control our hips. We're just going to the left, to the right, to the left. Super, super easy. So that section from the head whip, we're going head whip, pop, we're going cross and boom, we'll change, out, hip and hip. From here, we're just going to do 2 hip circles. The first one towards the right, which is going to hit boom, and then we're going to bring that right arm up to catch it, and then we're going to hit left, and we're going to bring that left arm up to catch it. And these are a lot slower in comparison to the rest of the routine. They're almost like a kind of recoup move, just so you can kind of get your energy back. So we finished here. We're then going to step on this right leg. We're going to step around to jump out. So we're jumping our legs out into a second position. We're then going to do the exact same move from earlier, which is this move from the TikTok dance. So we're basically jumping our legs out in preparation to hit that. So our arms are pushing down in the middle, we're bending our legs, we're flicking that right leg up, and then that left leg up like so. From here, we're straightening our legs. We're basically going to hit, our arm is going to go up, and then it's going to go out. So that's all our arm is doing. Our legs are going to go up, so your leg is kind of pushing on a releve, and then you're going to go out like so. So that's just going to look like 1 and 2 like so, to bring it in to join the right. From here, we're going to jump right left. So we're bringing our arms in to this position, and we're going to just jump right left, and that is practically going to turn us to face the front. And we're just going to jump our legs back out into a second position, and we're going to do 2 more twists of the legs, but this time our arms are going to come up. So it's going to come up and up and that is all of the moves broken down for you guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning of the routine. I'm going to go through the whole routine a little bit faster, but not completely up to speed. And then when you are finished learning, like I said, you can go and practice with the music as many times as you need to. So from the beginning, we're going to hit 5, 6, 7, 8. Tap, 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 tap. Wrist like glitter. Push and push, and I'ma show you dun dun 1 and shush. Round and out, hips and hips, jump and down, swipe like catch. Step and hip, around, in, push and out, in, step and catch. Step and hit, jump, round, down and up, and jump, ball, catch, forward, push and down, and flick, around, tap and tap, around, hit, cross and catch, push to the right and hip, round and hip, circle round, step, jump, hit and hit, up and out, flick and flick, jump, up and up, finish off. But that is the end of this tutorial. I really hope that you guys have managed to learn this routine. Like I said, it's a really fun one, incorporating the TikTok dance, and it's super trending. If you do manage to learn this routine, please tag me either over on TikTok or here or on Instagram. All of my socials are always linked down below and on the screen. But yeah, I'm not going to ramble on for too long because I feel like this video has been super long anyway. But if you did enjoy, please don't forget to smash a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thank you.